This is just luxury. This is a luxury Hidradenitis Suppurativa item. And with this disease, we need some luxury in our lives. This I feel so happy, and actually my energy feels way improved now that I have this on. Just being swollen and being in pain, it's so draining. What's up? It's me, it's Kayla. This video is highly requested. A lot of you really want an update, and I've been meaning to give you an update, but I just forget until I'm having a flare-up. Oh yes, lovely, I'm having an HS flare-up. It's so much fun. Of course I have notes. And just like every other HS update, I am super stoned. So first I want to start this off with a little shout out. This is actually perfect timing. I need to put this on. I threw a band-aid on my armpit last night and it hurts so bad. I think my skin can no longer tolerate adhesive. It really can't, which is perfect timing. A company reached out to me and sent me this. I'm not being dramatic, but life-changing garment. So it comes from Hidrawear. You may have heard about them in some of the HS groups. I definitely had heard this name, but I didn't really know what it was. This is a box of dressings. But basically, Hidrawear is a garment that replaces the need for bandages or pads or ace bandages, all of the many things that we do to tie up our armpits and protect our flares. Nothing really works. Honestly, I've taped so many things to my armpits, it's crazy. So this thing is really cool. I'm kind of scatterbrained, but there are definitely reviews on it. I'll leave all their information in the description so you can check it out. This is amazing. So you got this little garment here. It's kind of in between a compression garment and seamless underwear. As you can see, it's very stretchy, but it's very secure. But I'm just gonna put it on because I feel you're not gonna understand until it's on my body. This is what's going on now. Ow, it hurts. That's what's going on now. I'm actually growing pit hair, which is really exciting. When I had the most flares ever, I had no pit hair, and I'm a queer and I'm feminist and I like armpit hair, and I really wanted some of my very own. And now I do. Also, when you can grow hair, it just kind of covers all of the scars and things. I know a lot of people get laser hair removal, and apparently that could help some, but I really wanted hair. First of all, just this alone feels so good. You know, when you just get swollen and this is the perfect amount of compression. But here is the magic. Wait, let me adjust it. But here is the magic. All of these holes, and then you take one of their custom things. It's a little pad. It comes with this little kind of Velcro thing. And what you do is you slip this in the garment. Oh yeah. Slip it in and those attach. Wow, this thing it's the most comfortable thing I've put on my body ever. I haven't worn this in weeks because it's been weeks since my last flare-up. Well, exactly a month. I'll tell you more about that. And I remember it being so good, but I'm maybe I was just in so much pain and I was delirious. No, this thing is amazing. I forget how much money it is. I'll put that right there. But honestly, out of all the supplies that I've spent and used for my HS, this has been the most life-changing. Also, it's sexy. So if you're one of the people that's self-conscious about your flares, but you're trying to bone, this is basically kink wear. Let's be real. My nipple hanging out is kink wear. So yeah, shout out to Hidrawear. I'll leave all their information in the description. I have a size large in black. They go to a double X large. In USA, that's a size 24. Yeah, and they said they're working on some shorts with the same technology, and I'm gonna need those like stat. Okay, so let's get into the rest of this update. And this is the pack of 60 dressings, and these dressings, they feel so nice. They're non-stick, but they're absorbent, and they're just, this is just luxury. This is a luxury Hidradenitis Suppurativa item. And with this disease, we need some luxury in our lives. This I feel so happy, and actually my energy feels way improved now that I have this on. Just being swollen and being in pain, it's so draining. So as you saw, my armpits are doing pretty well. There's actually a new spot, which is a spot that's flared now, that's like so far back. I've never had a flare right there. And it's really weird, and it hurts more, but it's not as bad. They're not as bad as like the last one that I had that was really bad. Here's this flare up. Sorry, graphic, but you live with this if you're watching this, hopefully, or you know, you're trying to get information, and it's not a pretty disease, to be honest. It's pretty intense. So that's a big difference. I don't have those deep pit flares anymore, but unfortunately, when I do flare now, most of it is now below the belt. So of course, every once in a while, I got the little groin, butt, thigh ones, but now that seems to be like where my HS has moved to. I'm devastated. Now there are pros and cons in my opinion. They're not as gross, and they don't get as, it's not as gory as the pit ones in my opinion. But they like swell more, and they're harder, and they're more uncomfortable, and they're just more embarrassing to have like lumps around your bits. Then you can't sit. Lumps around your bit. Can't sit. But all in all, things have been good, except for one thing. Now, you all know that I cut out nightshades, which are my trigger, except after a couple of years of not eating any nightshades and eating potatoes every once in a while, I learned that potatoes aren't my trigger. I did an experiment a few months ago now and realized that I can have potatoes and that I don't flare up. This was the best news of my life, because French fries, potatoes just in general, like that was too hard to give up. Tomatoes are in everything, peppers are in everything. I love chili. Like it just felt like so much to give up just to live an okay life. So the fact that I could have potatoes really meant a lot to me, to be honest. But so I eliminated most other nightshades and I've been fine. But now I've noticed that I actually flare up once a month. Yep, you got it, around the time. I'm on my phone now, so I can't look at my Clue app, but it was actually Bex who noticed that right around when I have my little PMDD meltdown, I'm always very low energy because a flare-up is normally cooking. And they were like, I feel like even when you're not eating anything poisonous for you, you're always flaring right before your period. So I decided to start plotting my flare-ups in my Clue app, which I also plot all of my mood swings, my constipation, my sleepiness, my horniness. I plot it all in Clue. I love the Clue app. And basically I started plotting every flare and realized I flare up the week before my period every month. So that means that hormones are also a factor in my HS, which fucking sucks, cause I'm gonna have a period for a while, unfortunately. So I don't know, some things I can do for that, which people say are to try to take the pill. I've never taken a pill. It really scares me. The hormones scare me. But at this point, it's looking like birth control could be an option for my monthly HS flare-ups and my PMDD meltdowns. So I'll keep you all updated. I need to do research. I need to do some like deep OCD level, my brand of research on birth control first, because I am scared about it. But it's helped some people, just like Humira has helped some people, just like surgery has helped a little bit amount of people. There's no real cure right now, so we're just doing whatever we can. So I'll keep you updated if I try the birth control method, but it's kind of scary. And as long as I don't eat any other nightshades or poison myself, my monthly flares are very small. It's mostly just me having to wear this for a couple of days and then I feel great and then it's over. So things are okay over here. I haven't had any huge issues like I did the one, you know, the one I'm talking about. I haven't had any huge ones since then. So that's about it, pretty much. Everything's okay. Staying away from my triggers, which is nice, but that's like where the real work comes in. Finding your triggers is where the real work comes in. And luckily I've been doing that for the past few years. If you need to know where to start, you can always do full AIP, autoimmune paleo protocol, but that's very restrictive in my opinion. I say just first cut out your nightshades. That seems to be the most popular culprit. Cut out nightshades. If that doesn't work, also cut out dairy. If that doesn't work, also cut out gluten and sugar. If that doesn't work, it could be your hormones. So also keep track of your cycle and don't smoke cigarettes. I feel like everyone knows that by now. Don't smoke cigarettes. That's a big risk factor. Weed is fine, just don't smoke blunts with tobacco papers. Smoke hemp papers. I smoke a ton of weed, y'all. I promise weed can only help in this situation. And yeah, keep on keeping on. I don't know. I'm in a really weird mood. It's probably because I have cramps and my armpit fucking hurts. So I will talk to you all later. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. I want to chat with you all of my HS warriors. Also, check out Hidrawear. Seriously, this thing, I guess I can put my, and it's like fashionable, okay? Like, just kidding. But like it's nice. It's nice. All right, that's all for this video. I hope you have a good day. Take some naproxen. See you later.